First of all, the venue, the crowd, the championship, just everything took a step up from season 2. Quite incredible, really, you know, the manufacturer interest, all that stuff. But then on track, the product was just the same. Very, very intense racing. And then with everything that goes on, Sebastian Buemi and Lucas Di Grassi fighting it out again. You know, Sebastian drove a flawless race. Lucas lost the front wing very, very early on.
Almost all made it through, that's Mar.
And you think, oh, it's all over for him. The next thing, the guys at AB put a great strategy together, and you see him back in P2, so that was a real championship performance there. I think we're going to see those two battle for it for the whole season, with about another 10 cars thrown in. We're here in Marrakesh, and extraordinary place. My first time in Africa. It's, as a track, it's got a lot more runoff than we're used to at most points. There's still some very narrow, typical Formula E street course areas, and you're going to see guys pushing the limits a bit more because they've got a bit of an option if they get it wrong. So you're going to see guys just risking that little bit more, I would say, certainly in practice. Obviously, by the time qualifying and the race comes, they're going to be a bit more a bit clear on what they need and where those limits are. But I think this place is going to produce great racing. A very long track for Formula E, and a long race too, the longest race we've ever had. So that is going to present its own challenges too. The fact that Lopez has driven the track before, will it give him a benefit? Maybe for the first 5 or 10 minutes, but this pit lane is full of real professionals, and any professional will tell you within 10-15 laps they will have every nuance of the track figured out. So by the time qualifying comes, I think that advantage will be completely negated and it'll be business as usual. That being said, he is obviously a world-class driver, and I expect him to be fully in the mix again after that incredible qualifying performance in Hong Kong. You certainly cannot look past Sebastian Buemi, Lucas Di Grassi, who week in, week out getting the job done. But then you've got to look a little bit further afield. You guys like Jean-Eric Vergne, who's definitely got the pace in that Techeetah car. Let's not forget, that's the Renault powertrain in that thing. But right up and down this pit lane, look at Sam Bird, for instance, from Hong Kong, was doing a great job, couldn't get the car into gear for some issue, some mechanical issue in that race. He's one of really probably 15 cars that could win this race. Again, the unknown, that's the fun part of it. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who's going to be out there winning, but we do know it's going to be very, very close and fun to watch.